All right, first grade today, we are going to be continuing with our Chapter 6 review. So what I need you to do is make sure that you have a pencil ready to go. And you need to be on page number 499. 499. It should look just like this one. So go and find that. Remember, you do not need to rip it out. You do not need to put your name on it. Just need to find it and keep it in your book. All right, once you find it, you can keep going. If you need to pause so you can find it, do that now and then restart the video once you've found it and are ready. So we're going to start on problem number 17. This is a word problem, so we're going to read through it and we're going to mark it up together. And it says Cameron has 60 marbles. Eric borrows 30 of them. How many marbles does Cameron have left? So you'll see I started marking this up myself. I thought to myself, what are my important numbers? So I see 60 marbles. So I went ahead and I underlined that. I want you to underline it too. Then I also see the number 30. So I'm going to underline the number 30 too. That's my other important number. And then I have to think, okay, what are my important words? So I'm going to reread this question. How many marbles does Cameron have left? Oh, those words have left. I know that they are my important words. And then I have to think, well, what do those words have left tell me to do? Am I going to add or subtract? Well, have left tells me that I'm going to subtract. So I'm going to use this number line to help me. It says Cameron has 60 marbles. So I'm going to start on the number 60 and I'm going to draw myself a circle on the line. And then it says that Eric borrows 30 of them, which means that Cameron gives 30 of his marbles to Eric. So he takes them away. So I'm going to jump on my number line 30. I'm going to count by tens. So do this with me. Here we go. 10, 20, 30. So 60 minus 30 equals how many marbles? Well, we landed on our number. It equals 30 marbles. Make sure you have all of that written down. Next, we're moving on to number 18. It says write two related subtraction facts to the number sentence. 50 plus 20 equals 70. Okay, so this I can see it's an addition problem, but it's asking me to find subtraction facts. So I have to think, when I start a subtraction problem, what number do I always start with? Well, I always start with the whole number, so I have to think, which number from our addition sentence is my whole number, or my biggest number? Well, the biggest number is 70, so I'm going to start with the number 70. So 70 minus, which one do I want to take away first? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to choose the number 50. So 70 minus 50 equals what? Well, which number is left? 20. So 70 minus 50 equals 20. Now I need to write another subtraction problem. Again, I always start with that whole number. And we said our whole number is 70. So I'm going to start with the number 70. 70 minus, well, last time I started with 50. This time I'm going to do 20. So 70 minus 20 equals what? Well, what's my number left over? 50. This is great practice using our fact families. So those same three numbers. All right, here we go. Number 19, it says there are 25 people at the park. 3 more people come to the park. How many people are at the park? So I have to look for my important numbers. Well, what's one of my important numbers? I see 25. I'm going to underline that, 25. And then I have to think, well, what's my other important number? Well, I see the number 3. 3 is my other important number. I'm going to underline those two numbers. So I'm going to reread to figure out what I need to do because honestly, I don't see any important words in this. It says there are 25 people at a park. 3 more people come to the park. Oh, guess what, first grade? There is our important word. That word more. So I'm going to circle the word more. Now it says 25 people were at the park and 3 more people come. So what does that mean we're going to do? We're going to add or subtract. When I think of that number more, I know that that means that I'm going to have to add. So I'm going to write my addition sentence right here. I have the number 25, that's my first important number, plus 3 more equals what? Well, what is 25 plus 3 more? Let's count on together. So we're going to say the number 25 and hold up our fist. And then we're going to count on using 3 fingers as we count up. So are we ready? Here we go. 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 people are at the park. All right. I'm going to clear all my answers just so I can move to the next page. This is what I want you to do for your independent work today. So what I want you to do is put an X through these lines because I don't want you to explain anything. I want you to show me your work. So for here it says we have 62 plus 3. I want you to solve that addition problem. Remember, we always start on the ones side. Then you're going to come down here and you're going to do 8 tens minus 3 tens equals how many tens? And you're going to figure out then what is 80 minus 30 and write those two numbers. So you have 2 problems to do for your independent work. And once you are finished with that, you are all done for your math today, and I will see you for math tomorrow, first grade.